Okay, so generally, I actually didn't run into this problem very dramatically. I was able to get in pretty quick and move on with my life. It wasn't until like a later quest that I ended up feeling some kind of burn with the whole having to randomly try to get into an instance. Now, Square Enix has released a statement on this as well as an update. Let's go and talk about it. Okay, so in order to try to alleviate the massive amount of people and how the game works, is with these instance battles, they're a part of, an instance. So it actually uses somewhat of the duty finder system only to set up an instance for you. The problem is that across the entire data center is that you have a lot of people trying to get in. And so there was some instability with the servers, so they made some adjustments to try to make sure that the zones stayed up and the servers as a whole stayed up. And now, they were trying to continue to make these adjustments, but it really does kind of hurt. And there's a lot of players that are just standing around. In fact, like I said, I was able to get into it pretty quickly. I just ended up with the stream taking a break from the main story, not even being kind of aware there was an issue. Went off and did other things, had a good time, came back and just got in. Why is that even fair? That's the question that I have to ask, because, now you're like, well, that sucks. That it still sucks for everybody else, Brian. And I hear you. So my wife, she's caught. She is stuck on this Raubahn quest, and we're not able to progress her through the story. So, there's just this feeling like, well, if you can't progress, I'm not really going to try to get much further in the story so we can continue to play the game together. So there's a lot of people out there, a lot of frustration. Yoshi-p comes and he kind of does this post talking about, the measures they put in place. It is something to be said about early access. It's something to be said about, expansions in general. There are going to be issues. I'm not going to be, going to sit here and say that, this is an excuse for them to say, hey, it is early access. So, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of frustration, and I kind of want to make this video to kind of express that, as well as hopefully just a simple idea. I don't know if the development team is going to see this video or use it, and I don't know what the turnaround time would be, but ideally, if in the future, there's nothing wrong with these instance queues, but why not just give everybody a simple ticket, a number assignment, rather than airing out to say, okay, you're number 3,000 in the queue, and thus allow them to go and do anything else. Run fates, go do side quests, rather than feel like they have to just continue to mash a button in hopes they're going to win the lottery. And that's kind of what this feels like. I won the lottery and I was able to progress through the story a little bit further. My wife is stuck. There's a lot of people just standing around feeling stuck, and it's like, okay. Again, so man, what I wouldn't kill for just them to implement a simple, just, holding my spot. It's like, okay, you are, you're again number one of a 3,000 people. Either come back in an hour and you're going to be ready, present this ticket, or literally just have something as a part of the duty finder saying readying instance, and then once it is ready, then you can say, okay, I'm ready, proceed. That way you don't have just tons of people just hoping to win. Anyway, I'm rambling on that. I'm a little bit frustrated. I'm sure that there's a lot of you guys out there that are frustrated, and I hope that you were able to get in. And if not, I would recommend, just as a way of advice, go do Palace of the Dead, go check out PvP, go run your roulettes, just go do something fun in the game, go play Red Major Samurai, just go do something fun in the game rather than continue to stand there and mash. The feeling and the temptation is that if I keep doing it one more time, that's going to be what wins. And that's how Vegas wins. That's how gambling takes all of your money, and essentially in this case, your time. Because I've seen people say and tell horror stories that they've been there for forever. And that's just not fun. Go have fun, and if you can't find something fun to do in the game, come and just take a break, take a breather. I guarantee it's going to be better for you in the long run. The temptation is there, you want to play, and I hear you. But anyway, if you want to have that conversation, let's have it in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video. I'm wishing you guys the best of luck. I really am. I hope you were able to get through the robotic stream, which is really much what this is. So hopefully you're able to get through that and have a good day. And hopefully Square Enix is able to get this resolved and fixed. You guys can keep it locked to the lodestone for any developments of this. And if there's any significant development, I'll be sure to try to make a video on it and let you guys know. Anyway, for Work to Game, my name is Brian. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hope to see you in my next, but until then, good luck in your queue.